Willie Waffle standing by on the line right now. Willie, good morning.
Oh, good morning. How you doing today?
Are you cold? Because oftentimes I think when I haven't completely figured this out, but oftentimes when we talk to you, I feel like you hit the outdoors. You're an outdoors person. You like being outside. How does it feel this morning?
It felt like hell.
Yeah.
It felt horrible. This is not the kind of weather that is fit for man nor beast.
Oh, it is. And you're the guy who was like, bring on the cold. I love winter. And this is just completely different.
I have completely learned my lesson. I will keep my big fat trap shut from now on about how much I love winter.
Well, I got to tell you, and this is just so early for this type of cold.
Well, there's a difference between winter and the atomic snow bomb or whatever it's called.
And not to mention the craziness of we're going to be with wind chill temperatures this weekend of well into double digits below zero. 30 below zero is not going to be something that is uncommon this weekend when it comes to wind chills. Tomorrow won't even probably reach zero. Today, we're already making our way down below zero, and we'll probably stay right down there to maybe 1 or 2 all day today. But how about Monday, Willie? It's going to be 32 degrees on Monday.
That sounds like summer to me right now.
I might come in shorts on Monday. I mean, it's going to feel that way.
You're going to be like one of those high school boys who just wear shorts all winter on Monday.
Yeah. All right, let's go after the movies here. Insidious 4. What is this movie?
Well, it is yet another installment in Insidious, and we follow Lynn Shay as Elise Rainier, this woman who seems to die in every Insidious movie, but they keep making the Insidious movies. And she's psychic, and she goes into the other world, the further, and always is trying to save people's souls. And now she's been thinking a lot about her childhood and the house she grew up in and the horrible things that happened when the new owner calls her and asks her for her help, and she decides it must end now. It's not a bad movie. I mean, I like that it's a good, scary movie in the sense that it's very creepy, it's very crawly. You've got these long periods of all the quiet just begging you to jump out of your seat when the scares show up, and that's really great. I think the problem with the movie is it had an amazing ending, and then they went on for another 30 minutes. It's like they wanted to spend all this time, I guess, building up the next sequel or something, because it's a nice, tight story, and I liked that ending. It just, I didn't need, another twist and another twist and another twist, and so that, I think, hurts the movie. I also think the comic relief hurts the movie. It's just a little too stupid and dumb. So I'm going to say 2.5 waffles for Insidious, The Last Key.
All right. How about this movie, Molly's Game? I think we're going to have that one this week.
Yeah, this is actually kind of cool. It's written and directed by Aaron Sorkin, so you're going to get a lot of smart people talking fast, okay? And that's the kind of dialogue I like. It's frenetic. It's got sarcasm. It really goes into all these details. It takes you on these twists and turns and these monologues. But the problem with Sorkin is I feel like he plays a little too loose with the facts. And that's a problem for this movie. It's based on the mostly true story of the real Molly Bloom. And she's a former Olympic hopeful. She moves out to L.A., and she starts running these underground poker games with celebrities and making a name for herself and making some pretty good money. And, of course, that means she's going to run afoul of the law and probably the mob. And so we see that story playing out and the difficulties that she has. And I really like that part. I love Jessica Chastain as this fighter, this pugnacious, tough gal who's just ready to get in your face if you're going to try to mess with her. That's great to watch. I just feel that there are too many really big moments where the truth would matter more.
What are you giving this one?
I'm going 3 waffles. I think it's a pretty solid. I think it's a pretty solid movie. And I know you're going to laugh when I say this, but honest to God, I stayed at the Four Seasons in Beverly Hills one night, and I swear one of these games was taking place down the hall from me, because there are certain celebrities that were involved in these games, and I can tell you at least 2 of them were in that hotel that day because I saw them.
Wow.
Yep. Yeah, and It was a wild party from what I could hear down the hall.
That is wild.
You should have brought some money in there and see what you could have done.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah. Something tells me they were losing more than I make in an entire year.
Willie, when is this? When is the movie about Watergate? When is that? Is it Post? The Post?
Oh, the Post, right.
When are we going to see that?
Spielberg movie, yeah.
Yeah. When do we see that here? Do you think that'll
that
show up here?
That is going to be next week.
Okay.
Next week is going to be the big national release for it. And, it's the story of the Washington Post ready and willing to print the Pentagon Papers. There's the study that was taken by Daniel Ellsberg when he was a consultant for the government and released showing that, essentially the government had been lying about involvement in Vietnam forever. And all the battles that ensued with the Nixon administration and just, the idea of whether or not this stuff should be in the newspaper.
Yeah. All right. Going to be interesting. It's wafflemovies.com. Willie, thanks so much. Stay warm. We'll talk next week.
All right. We will talk next week.
Thanks.